guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah and this is B.fleye Beauty, and today we're gonna go over decor, interior design trends for the new year. If you watch my beauty trends for 2024, you will see that there are definitely some overlapping styles here. I mean, that's to be expected, right? Like, style is style, whether it's in your home, on your body, on your eyes, whatever it is. So, curves are in still. They've been in for a couple of years. We're talking like the postmodern, like super postmodern stuff. Definitely very popular with the younger generation, maybe my generation and below. I have grabbed onto it a little bit. I like to mix and match my styles. I don't like everything to be a straight line. I don't like everything to be vintage. I don't like everything to be curvy. So I have brought that in, and I do really love it because it's a very playful, soft, feminine feel. I think this year though, we're kind of coming away from maybe the waviness and maybe more of a natural curve, like a natural curve to a chair or a sofa, something like that. More sophisticated. Arches are still big. I mean, that is my dream, to have arched like walkways, doorways, that kind of thing. Ooh, that would be, ooh, oh my God. Okay, let's move on from curves because I could talk about curves forever. Color of the year is peach fuzz. The Pantone color of the year is peach fuzz. I think three really big colors, gonna be peach, right? We talked about that in makeup, peach blush. I think peach in style can be like anything. It could be like an upholstery on a chair. It could be a paint color. You could color drench, whatever it is. Deep burgundies, deep reds, deep browns, like the jewel tones are definitely here to stay. Next we have mixed metals. I've watched a lot of videos on this one, and I don't ever think you should go 100% on any of these things, because it's like buying a bedroom set from Ashley Furniture, right? When it all matches, it doesn't look high end. When you look at a more luxury magazine, a luxury designer, if you're flipping through Architectural Digest, something like that, you're not gonna see matchy-matchy. So I guess I just don't expect my metals to match either. I always go with two. You can Google and Pinterest search how to mix your metals together. I think two is just the easiest, because if you get past two, it just becomes like a cluster, you know what? And it becomes harder if you're not a designer, right? To make things match really well. Like in our house, we do a lot of aged patinaed brass and black, and I love those together. I don't think I've ever really been a silver person, though silver, nickel, that tone is back in, again, fashion and in decor style. But I think the idea is just to mix things together. And I think it's more of this lived in look, like less matchy-matchy, more lived in, more thoughtful, right? Like you don't go to the store and just buy everything together. You're really taking your time to pick things that you really love. That's my idea of the mixed metal, is that it's something that takes time and thoughtfulness and less of a like, let's buy this package kind of thing. This one I want to do a whole video on separately, and this is sustainability, antique, vintage, thrifted, more artisan made, homemade, and I don't mean like a pasta necklace, but like handcrafted. Homemade should maybe say handcrafted. Words are hard, always. So, you know, picking that antiqued dresser and mixing it with a modern bed, mixing it with a handcrafted lighting fixture, something like that. Again, it's back to thoughtfulness, less of let's get this whole style and bring it into the home from this one box store, bring it into the home. It's taking your time and being patient and buying things that are really beautiful, really loved, that's going to be in your home for a really long time. It's less of let's go to IKEA and buy the $40 table that's going to last a year, and then we'll switch it up next year. It's saving money to buy the really beautiful handcrafted piece, or saving money to buy that handcrafted piece from 70 years ago that's made of real wood that's going to stand the test of time. So we're mixing those things back in, along with bringing the outdoors in. I think that's really been here since COVID, bringing greenery in. The same car drives through the neighborhood to bring this person home every day, and they just have to show off, and I hate it so much. Hate it so much. Moving on, bringing that outdoors in. There's even like full walls of like moss, and like that's been kind of big too, but just continuing to bring, you know, plant life and growth and green into the home. You know, we're not all working from home anymore. I feel like we're like in this hybrid world, but many of us still work from home, and bringing the plants, bringing that fresh air in is just really nice. It makes your day easier. It makes it more lively. It brings oxygen into your home, which is really, really nice. I don't know if you can, I don't know what this look. Oh yeah, that plant. What is that? Spider? No. Oh my God. Snake plant. I knew it was an animal or creature. Like that purifies the air. Like we need those things in our home. So, and that's still alive, which is a miracle. This one I really love, though I am into a more streamlined look a lot of times with like lines, mid-century style kind of thing. Details and embellishments are coming back. So not only are you going to put a, you know, built-in into the office, but it's going to have an arch with some detail. Mirrors are no longer just a round circle or a square, right? There's embellishment, there's detail to that piece of furniture, piece of decor. Again, I think it goes back to the handcrafted feel. It's not, I mean, I'm not ragging on IKEA because I do like IKEA, and like you can find good things everywhere, but the idea that it's just this square, this box, this thing, buy that, but then maybe embellish it a little bit, save some money. I don't know. I'm just excited for that, and I think it leans more towards a traditional look where we've gone so streamlined, so minimal, and we're kind of swinging the other direction and getting back into traditional things. And when you look at antiques and all of that, even mid-century has a lot of detail, even though it has a straight line. Like if you look at a brutalist piece or like something from the Brasilia line, like it has detail, it has sculpture. So I think it's just more about mixing in like the older traditional style with the modern streamlined stuff. Mid-tone wood, thank you, Jesus. We did like the really dark wood years ago. Then we've swung to the super light, like the super blonde colored floors, the gray floors. We've done all that stuff. I think we're just swinging back to balance, and more of a mid-tone, like walnut is back, which is my favorite, teak, those kind of mid-tone. I think walnut's definitely more cool, teak is more warm, but just that mid-tone, right? It kind of goes with everything. Again, swings back to vintage, like a lot of vintage antique pieces are that mid-tone color. You could even refinish something you already have. Like, again, this is not about going and buying brand new, redecorating your whole entire home, ripping out your floors. These are just ideas to use what you may have already, repurpose, that kind of thing. But yeah, I'm excited about this because it's a little bit warmer. It's less stale. Bolder colors. This has been in like since COVID, I think we got more playful and fun at home, bringing in the postmodern stuff, the wavy stuff, the kitschy stuff. We're going to color, and like we're saying it's okay. Not everything has to be gray. Not everything has to be cream. Though like the warm tone, neutral color palette is still really in. I think if you're gonna do color, let's go bold. Part of that is color drenching. No longer are we just like doing the one wall color, right? We're doing walls, ceiling, trim, everything. Like we talked about in the beauty trends, where we're doing like a monochromatic face. That's what's happening on the walls with paint. We are color drenching with paint. So let's say that you're really into that peach fuzz. Well, it's very, very, very easy to, easy, right? You're not ripping out a wall or floors. it's very easy to change a room with paint, to change a piece of furniture with paint. So like we're gonna redo our laundry room. Redo meaning we've never really done anything to it. That would be a great room to color drench peach fuzz in, right? If you're really into that new peach color. We're personally gonna do pink, but whatever. I think if you're scared of color drenching in a smaller room like a laundry room is really, really fun. It's a really easy way to change things up, to bring excitement. Or maybe just doing it on a piece of furniture that's old and you're like, I need to bring new life to this. Couple more here. I think gallery walls are still in. If that's your style, that's your style. I have a gallery wall. I'm not getting rid of it. But more like museum style, like huge murals, huge pieces of art taking up huge walls, wallpapering full rooms, that kind of thing. Just more statement pieces of art. And then lastly, mixing patterns and or mixing textures. So, you know, different pattern on the couch. You might have a slight, like maybe like I don't know, chevron pattern. Ooh, who says chevron? I don't know, some pattern on the couch, and then you have a different pattern in the rug, right? So it's, I think, again, it's just being more playful in general with the bolder colors, mixing of the patterns, mixing of the textures. And the texture thing is really good if you're gonna do more of like an all neutral, oops. If you're gonna do more of an all neutral look, or even a color drenching look, you can bring in textures to make it look interesting. So that's kind of an overview. I think when you go to different magazines and different website blogs, YouTubers, like they all have their own opinion on things. But these are like not overall style. Like I'm not talking like we're going mid-century, we're going farmhouse. I'm talking about little things that you can bring into whatever style you already have. Like I don't want you to change farmhouse if that's what you have. That's not my style, but if that's your style, you can bring these things into the style you already have. So these are more like, how can you bring excitement into your house, into your style, whether it's makeup, fashion, your home, whatever it is. So let me know down below if any of these are exciting to you. What's your favorite? What's one that you're like, I will never touch that, never, never, never. I think curves and color. I'm very, very excited about the color. I think I need that in my life right now. And sometimes I go against it because neutrals are safer. And I think, oh, everything will go with a neutral, which is true. But like, paint can be changed, you know? And if you're gonna live in it, it should be something you love. So if you love color, go with it. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.